what this is a scheduling application for your band. So let's say I wanted to have practice on a certain day of the week. I could then input into this application, and then all my fellow band members can sign up and say, hey, this date is booked for some reason because I'm doing something else. But moving into the actual application, right now you're seeing a slider created through looping through an array of images with some jQuery fade in and fade out attached to that transition, and using some RESTful states with Express to transition between pages. Initially we're going to use Angular, but there are some things that I found that I'll explain later in the code that allowed me to have some data binding between the client side and the server side that exists already with the new V8 engine in JavaScript in Google Chrome and Firefox. Well, let's just see what happens if I try to see it. Ooh. Well, it's supposed, there we go. I made custom alert box because the regular alert box is kind of gross, so this is just a light boxing effect with a white transparency over it. It says you haven't even moved it. Just go navigate to the home page, and there's a weird thing I just put in the name when I signed up for this account, but the page will dynamically change depending on who's logged in, and you'll see that navigation has changed, and you also have some more navigation up top to now access certain parts of the application, such as your dashboard has your profile image. What's up, dude? And this is actually JL's band. Check it out. They've changed their band name. They used to be Zoo TV, but now they're Yo-Yo.
We are Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo. Well, yeah. And then also, band page. I put us in Iron Maiden because they're the best band ever. And you can see the members. And I also changed the band name. That was cooler. But this is actual profile page, the band. And then now, the meat of the app, calendar. As you can tell, this demo is going to take a long time, so I hope you're ready to wait it out. But you can add events, edit events by clicking on the event's name. Let's say, so now for the course of December, you'll be going home.
And when we started this, we wanted it to, our ultimate goal was to have it sync with your already existing, like iCal or your Google Calendar, and we actually did have a version built that had, it was totally Google Calendar. And we ran into a bunch of snags with that, and we just had to create our own calendar, but that feature's coming. It's coming.
As far as future functionality and why that was abandoned, there was an idea to incorporate Twilio, the ability to be able to send text and things like that. So keeping a large amount of that event information on the server without having to constantly request with Google what's going on here, it made more sense to actually develop the calendar essentially within the application itself. There would be the idea of, oh, well, potentially Google Calendar has a lot of this functionality built into it, but there are some things where we'd like to have full control over the calendar without having to pull from the API. So that was kind of the meat of the project. And also in event creation, we have a little, ooh, that's kind of gross. But there's a date picker that pops up. So you can create your own, save your dates. That's created in jQuery. Let's see what else is pretty cool. Oh, fancy. We're supposed to have a fixed window chat window size. There we go. Aha!
Yes.
Site-wide chat. And it's entirely drivable thanks to jQuery UI. So it's pretty neat. Little functionality there. So.
It's always socket.io.
Socket.io, absolutely. To maintain persistence between user sessions, so if there would be multiple people accessing the calendar, adding events, deleting events, everyone will have access to that view and see it change dynamically. Let's go back to dashboard, send some messages. Oh, Jade doesn't have any messages, but he can send messages and it shows people within his band that he can contact. Right now it shows him to